Pixar has told us of monsters who have befriended a little girl, to a rat who dreamed of being a cook. They've taken us from the depths of the oceans, looking for a lost sun, to the vastness of the blue skies, looking for a lost paradise. I would like to take you beyond those skies to a far, far away planet, dwarf planet, called Pluto. August 24, 2006. We enter a dark room lightened only by a television screen. A family sits engrossed in the news report. The pretty blonde reporter on screen was saying, "This just in, Pluto has been demoted by the International Astronomical Union into a dwarf planet, meaning there are now only 8 planets in our solar system." A gasp. We cut to 2 hands typing busily on a computer keyboard on a sleek metallic desk. The hands are blue. A phone rings. The owner of the hands picks up the receiver. We zoom out. We can now see that the owner of the hands is an alien. He is the chief Zortlek of Pluto. Blue like his hands, humanoid in shape with a long stringy neck, 2 pointed ears, and 1 green eye. As the chief Zortlek listens to the caller, his eye turns to a dark red and his face tightens in anger. Finally, he explodes. They did what? And so begins Dwarf. Earth has downgraded Pluto into a dwarf planet, and the Plutonians are not happy. They send the Plutonian army to Earth to teach humans a lesson. Unbeknownst to the soldiers aboard the ships to Earth, there is a young Plutonian named Arla hiding in one of the ship's luggage compartments. Arla is a young Plutonian studying to become a soldier in the Plutonian army. When she requests to go with the fleet to Earth, she's turned down and told that she is too young. So she sneaks in the luggage compartment of the ship Lex and leaves with the fleet. Unfortunately, Arla is caught and thrown into an enclosed pod. In her efforts to escape, she accidentally boards a small emergency ship that is released out of Lex and hurtles her light years into space. Cut to 2 girls with 2 small braided pigtails. She is scrawny with freckles and glasses, reading a book entitled Aliens, Do They Exist? The girl is Lisa Albert, alien enthusiast. Lisa has a list of things to do before I die. It is as follows. 1, go to outer space. 2, meet an alien. And 3, befriend an alien. So far, none of the things are checked off, but rest assured she's working on that. Every night, Lisa looks through her telescope out at the twinkling sky and goes to bed and dreams of stars, planets, and endless possibilities. Arla has lost control of the ship. She sets it on autopilot and prepares herself for collision with the large blue planet ahead of her. Lisa is awakened in the middle of the night by a large explosion. She looks out of her bedroom window into the backyard and sees an indiscernible shape in the grass. She runs quietly out of the house. She sees amongst the rubble a small, limp figure about 1 foot tall. It is Arla. She is injured and unconscious. Lisa's eyes widen. This is it. She picks Arla up gently, takes her back to her room, and bandages her wounds. In the morning, Arla wakes up and realizes that she is on Earth. She and Lisa talk, and Arla lies to Lisa, telling her that she was sent on a solo mission to learn more about Earth and its people. So you haven't come here to take over like in the movies? No, I am here to spread my message of peace. By the way, what is the movies? This leads to Lisa showing Arla movies, and Arla especially loves Kung Fu films. Arla is fascinated with humans and grows to like the quirky Lisa. She realizes that a war with Earth would hurt a lot of innocent people. So she tells Lisa the truth about Pluto's army, and together they travel to Washington, D.C. to warn the president. When they get there, they discover that the Plutonian army has just infiltrated the White House. The commander of the Plutonian army, Commander Goli, keeps the president hostage and demands that the International Astronomical Union change Pluto's status back to a regular planet. The general of the U.S. Army commands the IAU not to do so and not to go along with Pluto's demands. because doing so would be a sign of weakness. Instead, he gathers the US Army and prepares them to storm the White House. Lisa and Arla try to stop Commander Goli, but he has them put in prison. Fortunately, Lisa and Arla have discovered the Plutonians' greatest weakness: chocolate. Earlier, Lisa gave Arla some chocolate, and it caused Arla to become lethargic, which led to them realizing that chocolate has the opposite effect on Plutonians as it does on humans. So, they trick the jailkeeper into eating some chocolate, escape, and wreak havoc on the ships, on the Plutonian ships and weapons. Arla then fights and defeats Commander Goli by using tricks she learned from watching Bruce Lee films. With the Plutonian army defeated, the president apologizes to Pluto. He thanks Lisa and Arla for stopping a major space war and requests that the IAU change Pluto back to its regular planet status. They realize that even though Pluto and its inhabitants are, well, dwarfish in size, there is nothing small about their intelligence and technology. Arla then takes Lisa aboard Lex on a quick orbit around Earth and drops her off back at her house. Arla goes back, they say their goodbyes, Arla goes back to Pluto, and Lisa trudges back to her room. She takes her list of things to do and checks off all the boxes. She then looks out of her bedroom window into the twinkling sky, smiles, and goes back to bed, dreaming of the stars, the planets, and endless possibilities.